This is our follow-up meeting recording. So good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to take a roll call before we start. 洪觉瑜,
Here.
刘依林,
Here.
张博雅,
Here.
王宇琛.
Here.
Okay, so since everybody was here, let me introduce a little bit about our agenda today. So today we need to do a quick review about what we have discussed in our last meeting and plan the next steps and assigning new tasks for everyone, okay? So before I go any further, I'd like to go through the minutes of our last meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes?
Yes, item 4.3 has an error. We plan to hold our opening ceremony at Pavilion KL, not Pavilion Bouquet Jelly.
Okay, thank you, JIEYU. Is there anything else?
No.
All right, if there is nothing else, now that we have made some corrections to the minutes, can someone approve the minutes?
I would like to approve the minutes.
Would someone second the motion?
I second that.
All right, the minutes are approved as corrected. Before we go further, I would like to remind you something. As I mentioned in our last meeting about our 3 general goals, which is the first one, achieve a daily average of 500 visitors to the store within the first month. And second one, achieve a customer satisfaction rating about 90% measured through feedback and surveys within the first month. And the third, reach 3,000 new customers within the first month. Now I would like to hear your specific goals from each department.
Sure. Our department's goal is to attract at least 350 new customers within the first month of the opening by planning the activities and promoting on social media.
Okay, from our logistics department, the goal of our department is to reduce transportation costs and improve transportation efficiency and customer satisfaction. We intend to reduce transportation costs by 20% and increase customer satisfaction to over 95%.
And from our department, our specific goals to drive sales through targeted promotions and customer engagement activities. And we aim to achieve at least a 20% conversion rate from visitors to buyers within the first month. All right, from our financial department, our goal is to keep the operating costs at 0.2% of revenue by optimizing pricing and so on.
Okay, thanks for your all feedback. If each department has its own specific goals, I believe we can work together much more easier and achieve our general goals sooner. All right, let's continue with our agenda. Have you all received a copy of our agenda? Okay, good. There are 6 items on the agenda. The first item is review of action items from the previous meeting. And secondly, we will hear the updates and the progress reports from each department. And we will have a discussion on some new issues or challenges. Then we will plan next steps and assign new action items. And finally, we will have the Q&A section and open discussion. Okay, Liu Yilin, would you mind taking the minutes?
All right.
Okay, thanks. Let's look at the item 1 first, which is a review of action items from the previous meeting. So, okay, I will do a quick review of what we have discussed in our last meeting. In our last meeting, we discussed about how we're gonna plan our opening ceremony, right? And we discussed about the place, the budget, the design, and the sales strategies. So now I would like to move on to the item 2. I would like to hear your updates and progress reports from each department. So who would like to start first?
Can I start first?
Of course, go on, please.
Thank you, Chen LUYANG. All the goals that set for our department in the last meeting were accomplished. And we now have a complete capital chain and enough to keep the company going. We spent RM 1,100 million on the opportunities, and 50% of which was spent on the marketing department for their promotion, and 20% on sales, and 30% on logistics.
Okay, thank you, BOYA. Let's move on to the next department. JIEYU, can you continue with your report?
All right. I will proceed with my report from the marketing department. The opening ceremony mentioned last time was finally decided to be held at the fountain at the entrance of the Pavilion shopping mall. The rent agreed up with the mall is 5,000 ringgit per hour, and which includes as a 15-minute interview with the ambassadors at the opening ceremony, and as well as a lucky draw with the fans participating in the event. Therefore, it will last for approximately 2 hours.
Okay, thank you, JIEYU. That is a good job. Let's hear the report from logistics department. YUCHEN, would you mind reporting from your department?
Okay, I don't mind at all, Chen LUYANG. My report will be about the logistics department. I have made some progress on the opening ceremony design work that was mentioned in the last meeting as needing my attention. At present, I have contacted some experienced and professional event planning companies. We plan to design the opening ceremony to resemble a fashion week, featuring some of Chanel's classic garments and related historical materials. This will be displayed in beautiful cabinets for passengers by to admire and learn about the Chanel story. This design will not only attract a large number of people, but also enhance the brand's image. I will continue to work with the design team over the next few days to make sure that all the details meet our expectation.
Okay, thank you, YUCHEN. Now that we have heard the reports from those 3 departments, let's hear last one report from sales department. So, YILIN, could you please share us about the reports from your department?
Sure. Our sales department has made significant progress since our last meeting. We have implemented several strategies to enhance our promotional efforts. For example, we have launched a membership registration campaign where new members receive a small Chanel branded gift such as a hairpin. And additionally, we are encouraging customers to take photos with our new products and post them on Instagram with our unique hashtag. By tagging the brand, customers can receive a complimentary sample of our latest fragrance. These initiatives are aimed at driving initial sales.
Right, just now we have all listened to our updates and progress from each department. So you all have done a good job. Now we need to discuss about the challenges and issues that each departments are facing. So what do you all think? Do you guys have any problems about your job?
Personally, for our marketing department, some of the celebrities we had hoped to invite, but they did not have a schedule to attend our after party. And as mentioned earlier, the headquarters said that some of the Chanel classic styles of clothing, which we hope to showcase at the after party, have been lured to other celebrities and cannot be shaped here for us to showcase.
Yeah, I agree with you. And this affects our promotional impact. And we are facing budget constraints, and which makes it even harder to adjust our plans. We need to find affordable alternatives that still attract attention.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. And the funding issue does limit some of the activities, but raising the baggage too much at this point could affect our operations in the later months. So, anyone else have any good ideas?
Our marketing department have negotiated with the brand upstairs team and the organizers team about the money, and the final negotiate the price is 5 million ringgit if we hope Jenny can attend the event as the brand upstairs.
Thanks for your plan, JIEYU, and from our department, we have inquired about the design company and have been offered reasonable prices. I'm sure the expense of the design piece can be reduced.
In addition, from our department, we are launching a referral program that rewards existing customers for bringing in new ones, which cuts down on marketing cost. And we are planning flash sales for the opening week to drive purchase and improve cash flow, focusing on the high margin products to ensure profitability.
All right. You guys all have great ideas. I agree, all of you.
Okay, thanks for your all feedback. Now I would like to plan our next steps and assign each of you new tasks, okay? So, Peng JIEYU, could you please work with YUCHEN and to discuss about the design with the designer and to streamline the process of our designing? Because you have great ideas, right, about what kind of opening ceremony we're gonna have. So could you please help?
All right, Chen Luyang, I will help.
Okay, thank you, Peng JIEYU and Wang Yuchen. You work with Peng JIEYU and make a comprehensive design plan to me as soon as possible, okay? Because I want to make sure the whole process is working smoothly.
Yes, I will start working on it.
Okay, thank you. And YILIN, about the sales plan on the opening ceremony, could you please launch a teaser campaign on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter 2 weeks before the opening? And use eye-catching videos and countdown posts to build anticipation, and then create a unique hashtag to track customers' engagement. For example, the hashtag like the channel close opening or something like that.
Yes, sure.
Okay, good. And BOYA, can you summarize the budget and create a complete report in a table form for me? For example, including the categories such as the celebrity fee, special offers and discounts, in-store activities, decorations, and the setup or something, and so on.
Sure, I will make it as soon as possible.
All right, appreciate for all your commitment. I believe we can do it well and achieve our goals soon and hold the most attractive opening ceremony to our customers. Do you all agree?
Yes, I agree. I believe that this event of Imagine Upstairs and the lottery participation in the after party will definitely create a wave of the excitement.
I have no objection to that.
The same with me.
Okay, so what's your thoughts, BOYA?
I think so too. This way we can maximize our publicity within an efficient baggage.
Okay, so since there is no objections, let us proceed to the last item, which is Q&A and open discussion. So you guys can feel free to ask questions now. Is there any questions?
Is there any news on our bonus?
Yes, of course. I believe all of us will be receiving a 2-month bonus next month if everyone can achieve their goals from each department. So is there any other questions? Okay, so since there is nothing else, let's wrap up then. Before we leave, can we set the date for the next meeting on the 15th of June?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I'm free on the 15th of the June.
Okay, so that's all for our meeting today. Thanks for your attending.